years straight, the Boston Celtics had the greatest home court advantage of all time. The prior year, in 1986, the Celtics finished with a regular season record of 40-1. This record still stands as the best regular season home record ever. Yes, better than Michael Jordan's 96 Bulls and better than Steph Curry's 2016 or 2017 Golden State Warriors. And if you include the playoffs.
Hey man, what's good with y'all boys? It's your boy JG Reacts, man. Hey, we back to get another reaction video. Hey, this time we got the best Larry Bird versus LeBron James story ever told. Listen, man, y'all say I want me to react to more of this channel because you got all the Larry Bird content on here. But you know, we finna get right into it. Ain't finna say too much. Let's get it. See what we talk about.
Book titled "When the Game Was Ours," written by Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan shared his 100% honest opinion about Larry Bird. He said, "People ask me all the time who my top 5 players are, and when I start saying Larry, they interrupt me. They say,
Whoa.
You gotta be kidding me. He can't play with LeBron James." I tell them, "You guys don't get it. Larry is far better than any small forward who played the game." Now, the lazy person would chalk that statement up to Michael Jordan being a LeBron hater.
He's not even looking at the. I think he was looking at Michael Jordan.
Oh shit! Hey, and y'all know MJ felt some type of way about that. I remember that.
But not too long ago, this was common knowledge.
If you give me both these guys and you say you can start your team with either Larry Bird or LeBron James, I'm taking Larry Bird and I'm taking my chances. Thank you very much.
You know why?
Larry Bird was the baddest son of a gun on the planet. In a league with Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Dr. J. He was the best player in the world when the NBA was at a greater level.
That's crazy, man. Larry Bird is tough though.
3 straight MVPs.
Let me ask you this: Would
Magic couldn't get through him at one point.
the best player in the world right now?
I believe he would.
Oh, he'd be better than Kevin Durant.
I believe he would. Yes,
no, he wouldn't.
I believe he would.
No, he wouldn't. Okay,
Larry Bird, if his back didn't give out on him, if he didn't have surgery, if his body didn't fail him, we're having a whole different conversation about Larry Legend. I'm sorry. He had it all.
So, Larry Bird or LeBron James? And for the record, if you ask me who I'd take over 20 years, I'd take LeBron.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking LeBron too, man.
For one season, it gets very interesting.
Okay, both in a prime though.
1986 Larry Bird season over any single season performance from any player that ever lived. And if you ask me who I'd take,
I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's hard, bro. Fuck, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's hard, bro. Larry Bird, James, bro, that's tough, bro. Like, you actually gotta sit down and think, bro. We know, bro, but we know LeBron's the GOAT, though, bro. But Larry Bird, like, you can't, like, what can you hate about him, bro? Like, Larry Bird is him, bro.
Like, he him. Or better yet, one shot. Well,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Let
like,
someone who actually lived through the Bird era tell you what they think.
All I know is one game from my life, I want Larry Joe Bird taking my last shot. That guy from French Lick, Indiana. Game on the line, free throw, 3, jump shot, whatever it was. I'll take Larry Bird any day or any night over especially LeBron James.
Now, if you're still a Larry Legend denier, I'm about to tell you how one shot changed the course of history, helped rewrite the narrative of an entire generation, and almost made Larry Bird the undisputed greatest of all time. Now, time and time again, Larry Bird came up clutch in the biggest situations.
Max looking, loops it to Bird.
Oh my goodness!
It's good, and the Celtics win it. Bird hits and the Celtics win it. 103.
What the fuck?
2 seconds in the Bird. He fires.
That shit crazy, bro. He said,
so in the 1987
that's
NBA
crazy.
Finals versus the Lakers, when Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics were trying to repeat as NBA champions, Celtic Nation came to expect it. And in Game 4 at the Boston Garden, with the Celtics down 2-1 in the series, the game came down to the wire.
Boston 4, LA 2.
God damn, bro. And his shot's so milky too, bro. Well, he got that soft touch and it's just neck.
With a three and hits it with a minute and a half to go. A long time ago. Kareem does it.
God
and
damn.
the Lakers jumping for joy, and they lead it 104 to 103, and another timeout called by Casey Jones.
And coming out of a timeout, Larry Bird, as confident as ever, tells his defender James Worthy exactly what he's gonna do to him.
He would come out of a timeout. I remember this one time, you might have heard this before because he did it with a lot of people. I had to guard him. You know the player's coming, but he would tell you what's coming. With DJ handling, Mikhail's going to set up a pick for Robert. That's only to free him up to come and set a pick for me. And he says, if you trail, I'm going to trail into the lane to a little floater. He said, if you try to get over the top, he said, I'm going to pop to that corner and bust a jumper in your fucking face. I'm
Wow.
like, fuck you, man. I'm all up on it. You know, I got his shirt tail. I'm holding it. You know, I'm like,
That's crazy,
you
though.
know where I'm from? I'm from Gastonia. Man, he ain't talking. He ain't gonna. Sure enough, man. The ball comes in. DJ takes a couple of dribbles. I'm
And
quick.
he
I'm quick enough.
pulled him, bro.
I think I can get over the top. I get over the top. I get out there, but he pops to the corner, and I'm running. He kind of waiting. You know, and he was an asshole.
That shit didn't do nothing. He still knocked that shit out. That's crazy. Bro, and the thing is, bro, it's like every time I watch these Larry Bird videos, bro, it just make me rethink and change my mind on who I like, bro. Like, I say MJ's like greatest player ever. LeBron, same thing with LeBron. But when it comes to Larry Bird, bro, it's just like, bro, it just make you change your whole perspective about who the actual GOAT is, bro. Like, you just can't hate Larry Bird, bro. Like, seeing this shit is just crazy.
With the Celtics up by 2, Kareem comes down and gets fouled with 8 seconds left. He makes the first and misses the second. One Celtic rebound could have sealed this game, but the ball goes out of bounds and the Lakers get the possession. And with 7 seconds to go, the Lakers still had life. Just 3 years earlier, in the 1984 finals versus the Celtics, Magic Johnson choked in a similar situation, earning the nickname Tragic Johnson. But this time, he was ready.
My man switched to Kareem, and Kevin McHale jumped out to me. As soon as I saw Kevin, I said, oh, I'm taking him.
You know, Magic puts it on the floor, a couple head and shoulder fakes. He raised up in the air, and there was nobody that was going to get that shot.
That's crazy. That's tough.
Down by 1, with 2 seconds on the clock, Larry Bird and the Celtics find themselves in a situation they've been in many times before.
Johnson on the inbound.
And boom. Oh my goodness.
Freeze. What do you think happened? Now let's give this shot some context. For 2 years straight, the Boston Celtics had the greatest home court advantage of all time. The prior year, in 1986, the Celtics finished with a regular season record of 40-1. This record still stands as the best regular season home record ever. Yes,
Fucking 1L?
better than Michael Jordan's 96 Bulls and better than Steph Curry's 2016 or 2017 Golden State Warriors. And if you include the playoffs, they were 50-1 at home. So for everyone who thinks the 96 Bulls and the 2017 Warriors are the 2 best teams of all time, at home?
That's fucking crazy, bro. I didn't even fucking know that. What? Bro.
Larry
I keep
Bird's
pausing this shit, my bad, y'all.
1986 Celtics were better. Let that sink in.
Someone asked me the other day, they said, it's the toughest arena you had to play in. And I said, Garden, Boston. I said, they were almost impossible to go in there and beat because you could not make a mistake with them. Those guys made you play, and it was him. Like, he was a savant on the court. Like, just a savant. Like, 2 plays ahead on everything.
Oh my goodness,
so,
bro.
Please, let's not.
This shit make me change my
how
whole,
hard it was
like,
to go into Boston and beat a team when Bird is in his prime.
Unfortunately, the Celtics fell off that following year in 1987. They were 39-2 at home. So including the playoffs,
that's still
for
insane,
the last 2 years, the Celtics were 99-4 at the Boston Garden.
That's
up
fucking
until that shot
insane,
by Bird.
bro.
This means statistically there was a
96%
96% chance that that potential game-winning shot by Bird was going in. Now, what do you think happened?
Well, they set up a great play. Bird walked Worthy all the way up, forced the denial all the way up.
We've done it before. Clear everybody out, go to the ball, and break to the corner.
Max looking, loops it to Braun. 2 seconds.
I wonder how Larry Bird feels watching himself. Like, he just watches himself do all this shit.
It's good! It's good! And the Celtics win it!
That's crazy. He probably just watches himself so casually, like,
Caught it here.
yeah,
As he
that's
caught it, all
nothing.
he had to do was turn.
Nah, bro, that's
He
the
just
shit you
turned.
done was crazy.
And he just let this thing go.
Bird fires it.
Got a wide open look, couldn't believe it.
And I'm standing right
Look
there.
at that, look how
Jay
casual that
doesn't
is.
know.
And everybody else got like an expression on their face, like a, oh my gosh, wait. Larry Bird's like, yeah, just caught in the corner, 2 feet.
We're
Yeah.
lucky because it was right on line.
He
That shit
looked at me
crazy.
like, how did you ever leave me that wide open?
You gotta be kidding me.
Casual face, bro. Like he does this, bro.
Changed the whole series.
Every time I watch that shot, I still think it's going in. Larry thought it was going in. Magic thought it was going in.
That's crazy.
Pat Riley thought it was going in.
I thought it was going in too.
If Larry Bird
Shit.
took that exact same shot in that exact same situation 10 times, he'd probably hit 9 of them. And if Larry Bird hits that shot, then the series is tied 2-2. And with the next game at the Boston Garden, there's no way you can convince me that this Celtic team, with the greatest home court advantage of all time, led by one of the most clutch players in NBA history, doesn't win that next home game. So instead of being down 3-2 going back to LA and losing those NBA finals, the Celtics would have been up 3-2. And with all of that momentum on the Celtics side, all they needed to do was win 1 game in LA to give Larry Bird his 4th title, add another finals MVP to his collection, become the first team to win back-to-back titles since Bill Russell with the Celtics in the 60s, and silence all doubt on who won the Bird versus Magic rivalry. 1 shot could have changed everything.
That's crazy.
And the conversation about the greatest player of all time would have been very different.
Larry Bird at his best, LeBron James
That's
at his best.
fucking crazy.
Oh, I gotta go with Larry Joe. I gotta go with Larry Joe.
You take Larry Joe.
Larry Joe, for the win.
When Reggie Miller said that, it was headline news the next day because the media fawns over LeBron James more than ever. But to many Larry Legend truthers, it wasn't a surprise at all.
Skip, Reggie would take Bird over LeBron. Do you concur, my friend?
I do concur. In a hypothetical draft, would I take him over LeBron James to start my franchise? Yes, I would. And I don't think it's even close.
Now you would think that Skip Bayless, as the ultimate contrarian, would be challenged by his co-host for such an opinion. However, this is one of the rare things that they 100% agreed on.
You know, in terms of leadership, in terms of clutch, in terms of shooting ability, and overall championship credentials, not just trophies, but a mentality, Larry Bird gets the nod over LeBron James.
I'm guessing that right now about 80% of our viewing audience does not agree with either one of us.
Well, all that means is that they don't know anybody.
They don't know.
I would love to pick LeBron, but in terms of clutch, money time, there's no contest. He's not even in Larry Bird's class.
All right.
Not even close.
It's
Wow.
not even close. If you like stats, here's Larry Bird versus LeBron James season stats, while both are at the age of 30. Larry Bird averages more points, more rebounds, more assists, and has a higher field goal percentage. So once
Wait, that's 2018. Okay, never mind. I'm going to say 2018 LeBron was way different.
you, what is Larry Bird better at than LeBron? You can say pretty much everything.
Hold on, is he ahead of Larry Bird?
No.
No. What was Bird better at?
Bird's a better shooter. It's not close. I think Bird is as good or better as a passer. A much more fluid, much more natural passer than LeBron James, a creative passer. LeBron James, for a superstar, he's as good a passer as anyone outside of maybe Magic and Bird. Bird was a better passer. Bird's a better rebounder. The fact is that Larry Bird didn't stay healthy, and the fact is that basketball is played so differently now. When it comes down to the end of a game in a championship series, I would rather have Larry Bird have the basketball.
Well, duh. Is there any way on earth you would take LeBron James over Larry Bird in the clutch?
There's no way on earth that I'd pick him over Larry Bird in the clutch. I can tell you that much. Larry Bird was not just a superior shooter from anywhere on the court, just like you highlighted. Not only was he a near 90% shooter from the free throw line, which LeBron could never brag about, but when you talk about money time, whether it's a particular juncture in the season where you're trying to position yourself for the playoffs, or you're talking about the last minutes of a game, or you're talking about the last shot in a game, or you're talking about a game 7, or you're talking about anything that indicates clutch,
oh shit,
you simply can't pick LeBron over Larry Bird because you can pick almost no one in NBA history.
Every time I see that step back.
Larry Bird. When it was money time, you knew where the ball was going, and you also knew there was little to nothing that you could do about it. It was just a matter of whether or not Larry Bird was going to make it or miss it.
But even despite all of those numbers, to those who actually saw Larry Bird play, the eye test is all they need.
I know there are other numbers that will support you on LeBron. I may lose this, but you know what? I'm going with these, all 4 of them. And I watched that dude dominate an era that had some of the greatest players of all time playing. And this isn't a diss on LeBron. I'm not dissing LeBron. I love LeBron. We both love LeBron. Everybody appreciates how great he was. But as time passes, it's easy to forget how great Larry Bird was.
So all of that said, right here, right now, Larry Bird remains the greatest small forward ever, period, end of story.
Hey. Like I said, man, bro, every time I watch these Larry Bird videos, bro, it just changed my whole perspective of basketball and who's the GOAT, bro. Like, damn, bro, like, I don't know what to say, bro. I honestly don't. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Hey, that's it for that reaction, man. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Hey, we just hit 150. Let's get to 200 subscribers, man. Hey, we out.